So I'm from Baltimore. They say it's the city that reads, which pretty much means there's nothing else to do. And I'm not saying we're reading Nietzsche or Plato, but we can read People magazine with the best of them. I'm also a registered Republican, and I don't vote because I'd feel kind of hypocritical. 75% of my friends are gay or minorities. And I'm full of shit right now. The real reason I don't vote is because I'm a convicted felon. I have to go to the doctors every now and again to get my diagnosis updated to make sure it hasn't changed. And, I feel like this guy's playing roulette. It'll go from psychosis to schizophrenia to bipolar. It's like this fucking guy think he's on the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, let's take a spin, and then he'll ask me what my hobbies are. And I'm like, Doc, I go to the courthouse and watch court cases. And he'll give me that puzzled look. And he's like, well, why do you do that? And I'm like, man, Broadway shows were getting kind of predictable. So, I needed to change it up. Yeah. And then I'll get that question, and it gets so old, man. It's like, are you hearing voices? Are you thinking of hurting yourself or anyone else? So, last time I seen him, I was like, yeah, Doc, I'm hearing voices again. And he said, well, are you taking your meds? And I said, no. And he said, well, why? And I said, I miss the company. On a completely unrelated topic, do you guys think it's considered child porn if I'm looking at baby pictures of myself in the bathtub? Anyways, the other day I told my mother I'd been diagnosed with schizophrenia. And she said, no, it's probably just adult ADD. And I went, yep, I was like, yeah, Ma, you're probably right. I said, it might even be a nut allergy or I'm gluten-free. Anyways, I used to get in a bit of trouble when I was a kid. There was one time I actually flipped my truck about 50 feet from a firehouse with about 5 pounds of weed in it. And, I'm sitting in the gurney, sitting up with my thumbs up, as I was told anyways, like, we are the champions. There was a time I was at Fort Lauderdale, which is a half an hour from Miami, and I wrecked my car, totaled it into the back of a van. And, I'm like, oh shit, I hope I didn't hurt anybody. So I get out and it's a bunch of immigrants, and they're like, la migra, and they all ran and they took off. Or there was the time I actually started racing the canine unit, which that was real fun trying to explain that one to the judge. It's like, shouldn't I start getting coupons after 7 DUIs? But, recently I have stopped drinking, and now I'm smoking 2 packs a day. I figured, I've beaten liver cancer up to this point. Why not give my lungs a shot? Sometimes people ask me what it's like being in a blackout, and I say, imagine being in a witness protection program for 20 years. Anyways, guys, I'm on my way to Broadway Comedy Club. I know some of that stuff was old, some of it was new, some of it was revamped. I hope it brought a smile to one of you guys' face. Have a good day. Bye-bye.